the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
You're listening to INCRadio.
Broadcasting live from Chicago, Illinois. DZEM 954 AM station. Here to bring you great conversations about faith, people, places, culture, and recent events all around the district. Join us on YouTube at INCRadio.org. Hello, Northern Midwest and the rest of the world. It's time to get this show started.
Yes, it is time to get the show started. Welcome to INC Radio Northern Midwest, and we do hope to see you or to have you join us in our topic discussion. I'm Brother Elsom John Vela Cruz, live here from the local congregation of Rockford, Illinois, here in the district of Great Lakes, and we do want to just encourage you to subscribe to INC Radio if you're not subscribed yet. Yeah, and if you can also hit that like button and of course that bell if you want to be updated on the different programs that we have on INC Radio. Now, let's just want to say hello to a couple people there in our live chat as well. To Sir Steph and Brother Robert is there in our live chat. Brother Mike Pilaris as well as Brother Lester. Thank you for tuning in with us. And if you have any greetings, any shout outs that you want us to give, just put them in the live chat and we'll try to read them on our show. And now let's go to the next part. Let's get right into the news of here in the both districts of Great Lakes and Northern Plains. So let's find out what activities we've had in this week that we had. Sorry, hit the. But yes, this is the local congregation of Cincinnati and Columbus did have their INC giving where they gave away free donuts and free coffee as well for anyone who would like to get some refreshments while they're on the.
Those look so good.
I know. And then the local congregation of Kansas City had a note reading seminar where they taught the CWS kids how to read musical notes. Yes, that's one of their organists right there actually who taught the seminar. And here we have Minneapolis having their CWS cookie decorating activity. It's nice to see them they're so creative with their decorations. Then a CWS Fit to Serve activity is always on the it's every week we either have a Fit to Serve activity or as you'll see after this one, a arts and crafts activity where the kids get to learn how to draw stuff. Sometimes it's coloring, sometimes it's how to make different things using paper, using paper mache and stuff.
And the CWS in Minneapolis had a coloring activity as well.
Then upcoming activity we have the firefighter appreciation, the cleanup drive, and a board game socializing activity. And at the question, what activities are you gonna have there in Northern Place? I didn't know that was only the Great Lakes side of things.
Yeah, so the locale of Omaha are actually holding their INC Giving Park cleanup. So I'm sure they're on site right now and helping in doing the park cleanup. And then tomorrow, both the locales of Minneapolis and Omaha will be having a bowling activity.
I am looking forward to those activities. And I know we do hope that you enjoy the activities that are coming up. Keep tuning in, and of course, if you wanna find out more about those activities, just contact your either the minister in your locale or the leadership, the presidents of those different CFO departments.
Yeah, there's so much stuff going on. We always like to keep busy and making sure that we get ourselves, active in all these different things. But part of what our topic is for today for everyone who's tuning there in Team Live Chat. Hello to everyone, by the way. I see so much support there commenting. Can we say hello first to Sister Stephanie Collado, who is Collado. I actually never clarified how to pronounce your last name, Ate. Sorry. Hello also to Garea, who's tuning in from Lake County, and brother Mike Polares, who's also commenting there from Minneapolis, shouting out the Children's Worship Service or the CWS. Hello also to brother Lester Nafuente. Greetings from Omaha representing. Thanks for tuning in there in Team Live Chat. And then also Cal Wilson de la Peña, familiar names there. Hello, watching from Lamont and Oskaloosa. Thank you everyone for supporting. So we hope that you can comment on our topic today because we're talking about wellness. We've been talking about activities, but specifically we're talking about wellness activities, right? We know we can get kind of busy. Sometimes, uh, there's different things going on. We're trying to balance everything. We know this is a busy season for the students because I know a lot of them are probably studying for their exams, right? They got a lot of different finals to prepare for. Maybe at work, it could be really busy. I know tax season, that's tough on the accountants and all. Like there's always different stuff to balance, right? And some of this stuff can create stressful environments for us sometimes, right? Sometimes even just in our mind, right? We want to be able to take that moment and pause and relax. So we want to talk about today and share with one another, right? The different things that we do to kind of unwind and relax to make sure that we can rejuvenate ourselves a little bit. So for our my friends here on the panel, so I'm Sister Tony, by the way. I'm from the local congregation of Sterling Heights. I almost said Great Lakes. I almost said Great Lakes, guys. No, District of Great Lakes. Local congregation of Sterling Heights. Shout out to Sterling Heights. And then I also have my co-host brother EJ from Rockwood and Sister Gretchen from Northern Plains. Shout out to Sister Gretchen. You heard her a little bit earlier. What's up, Sister Gretchen?
Hello. I'm excited to talk about our topic today for wellness. I mean, have you guys dove into do you have a routine as far as what kind of wellness or ways to rest and relax?
I have a lot of creative things that I like to do at it. For me, typically, it might just depend on my mood. Because sometimes I'm in the mood to go out or maybe like go out and eat somewhere or treat myself to a nice coffee. Like that's one of my, I don't know, it's like one of the rewards that I give myself sometimes. Just like, yeah, let's treat
I
yourself to a
agree.
nice coffee,
I
right?
agree.
Agree. What is your go-to drink? Like I'm a huge matcha fan, like the green tea. So that's one of the things that I like to treat myself to when I need to relax.
I I like anything like a honey citrus type of tea. So my go-to is tea. As much as I love coffee, I have to cut down on my caffeine or I have to go into like decaf so I know how to relax better. But yeah, so that's kind of my go-to. And then of course, I like to just sit and sip my tea and then all is well. How about you, EJ?
I mean, for me, there's like different things that I do if I'm like if I find myself with some time to I know relax and when I don't know why why I struggled to say that word. And like if I need to relax or unwind, there's like a lot of things I do. Sometimes I clean up my room if it's a little bit messy, or I rearrange some stuff, or maybe I'll try to draw, or I'll try to play an instrument. I say try because mostly I just freestyle it. I just freestyle playing an instrument. I don't really know how to read notes and things like that. But yes, it's I know it's different things that I try to kind of just so I feel like I feel like like I know I'm doing something different. It's like a change of pace is always that's always nice.
Yeah, change of pace. That's a good way of describing it, right? Sometimes you just need to like disconnect and get yourself to do something different, right? So for you
Mhm.
guys, when you need a moment to kind of relax or unwind, are you typically with friends? Are you the type to want to be with other people when you need to unwind? Are you more like, I need my alone time, I need my solitude?
If I'm in the mood to I know to go out, like I don't want to go out just by myself. Like if I want to go
Mm.
shopping, I usually invite someone to go shopping because I don't like shopping by myself. But sometimes it's nice to just relax at home. You know.
Yeah, I see.
I'm
No, go ahead,
sorry.
Auntie. No, 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 you're good. You're good. Go ahead. Go, go, go. Go. You're right. Good.
The majority of the time, I like to just be alone again. I would like to just sit. Because, when you come home from work or whether it be a long, productive day, like to make my days productive, you kind of just want to be home and then just like sit in the silence. Or if there is like a friend of mine, or usually I'm with my cousin. It's just like going out to get ice cream, even. And then just now that the weather is getting better, just sitting outside and having ice cream is probably like the best time to de stress, especially after long days of work.
For sure. I agree with that. I do prefer my solitude, but there are moments sometimes it does help me to recharge a little bit when I'm with my friends. I saw a comment in Team Live Chat that kind of made me curious because Brother Lester put my unwinding is quiet windshield time. So windshield time. That's interesting. I've
Wait,
never
wait,
heard.
windshield?
Yeah. So I'm curious, Brother Lester, what you mean by
That sounds
Wait, what's
exactly
what's
Lester
the
Tasha.
windshield?
like in the car? Like, is that what you mean? Like, just staring out the windshield, just because I like hanging out in the car also to relax. You guys just go on drives. Like
Mm,
sometimes you just like
ah,
going on a nice drive, just quiet with music, and you're just kind of
Yes.
you're not even no destination, right? You're just maybe like driving around in the area.
I would if I had the spare gas money
Yeah, yeah, that could be
to
that could
go.
be tough. If you have gas, expensive gas over here, because I know it can get pretty expensive. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's one thing that I like to do too. In terms of your outlets, I know some people are really into like crafting or doing like some people are really into sculpting. I
Mm.
saw a comment earlier also. Games and puzzles. I actually love puzzles. Brother Abe, he put their games or puzzles. For some reason, there's something nice about doing a puzzle, trying to it kind of focuses you in and gets you into a different mindset, not in a stressful way. It's just kind of like, oh, this is kind of fun. I've learned to kind of like that recently. I don't know if you guys have other outlets that you do like that, whether it's like going out, like any exercise stuff that you guys do, or any creative stuff that maybe people might not know that you do.
I don't know if I should mention this, but
Uh-oh.
I know it's fun. It's because it just sounds a little weird, but also kind of funny. Where sometimes I'll just put both headphones in or both earbuds in, like turn the music to 100 and pretend I'm in a music video. I don't know if I've
I
mentioned
love
that
it,
before.
TJ.
I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but it's a little weird, but it's my I don't know, it's my sort of like it's actually I picked it up in I know in high school where I know like it's just you kind of just tune out like everything and you're just listening to your music. So that I'll pretend I'm in a music video. It's sort of my way to distress
Yeah,
sometimes.
once you have a good playlist going, I mean, I would have to agree. And Atisha did explain what windshield time is. So it's yes, as we explained, it was driving time and staring at the windshield while unpacking her thoughts. So
Oh,
I
got it.
that's
Okay.
probably the best like driving alone is so nice.
It is. Agree. It's like I don't know how to explain it because it feels like you're on your own little world, right? And then it's nice to have the windshield because you get to see like just a clear like on the road. And yeah, I get the music video thing too because sometimes I do that as well. Like
You, you don't
TJ, do you have a playlist that makes you feel like you're in a music video? I feel like it's a
I
montage
have.
of a
Yeah.
lot of things.
It depends on like what I feel like listening. Sometimes it's like instrumental, orchestral. Sometimes it's rock. Sometimes it's I know it's pop or like it's I know it depends on how I know how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah, sometimes you just need it might depend like on your situation, right? On the stuff that you might have gone through. Like if it's work, sometimes you just want to be with your kids, or sometimes like if you have kids, right? I don't have kids. I just said that because of our because of our joiner that just joined us in the hangout. We'll say hi to her in a little bit, but hello also to Kajin Bill. I didn't get to say hello to you earlier, and Kuya Joy is also there in team live chat. Kuya Robert Cuyado. Robert Joey Cuyado? Yes? No. Yes. I don't know. But his comment earlier was going to a big wholesale warehouse store where he goes to shop.
Mm.
Do you spend? Because that's stressful. That's
Window
stressful
shopping
if you're
maybe.
gonna be going there to spend. You're like, can I afford this? Or are you just like window shopping? Window shopping, baby. I don't know. But also, yeah, I'm going to mention this because we do have an incoming live report. An activity in terms of bowling, that is a cool way to distress. So while we're on the topic of, de-stressing and kind of getting to relax, we do want to accept this live report from one of our friends, our INC Radio family over there in Canada. I'll let her introduce herself. Hello, Ate. Go ahead.
Hello, Auntie Tony. Hello, Kuya EJ. Hello to everyone tuning in right now. Sister Jonah Lopez here from the local congregation of Eastwood District of Edmonton. I don't know if you can hear me because it's a little bit loud here, but we are currently here at the bowling lane holding our CFO or Christian Family Organization bowling activity for the locale of Eastwood. So I will just show you from lane one all the way to lane 11 from the children to the adults. Kind of like, let me back up a little bit so then you can see them right there.
Wow.
Everyone just having fun and the kids too. So, yes, we want to thank the church administration for activities like this. You mentioned distressing. This is a very good way to de-stress, to have fun, especially on a weekend. So thank you so much, Ati Tony.
Thank you, Ata Jonah. I love the lighting right now. The lighting is so cool. It makes me want to go bowling right now. Can we actually ask you quickly, Ata Jonah, just before I know you're busy with the activity, but for you, what's one of the ways that you like to de-stress?
I would like to go malling, window shopping.
Ah.
I do a lot of walking, so that helps me kind of like just unwind a little bit. Maybe have, bubble tea or even tea for that matter. So, yes, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ata Jonah. That's one of the great things about INC Radio. We love to show our live reports, the different things that are happening right at that moment. So you saw that. That was live. They're having an awesome activity. Bowling, that's one of the things that we love to do. I'm not good at bowling. I don't know if you guys are good at bowling. Are you guys good at bowling? Is that one of
I
the things
make
that you do?
bridges with the score. The score. I'm not
Well,
good
that
at
is
bowling, but I do like.
great. So our Northern Plains brethren, or if anybody wants to go across the river here, both Minneapolis and Omaha will be having again their bowling activity tomorrow. So if you are in those areas, feel free to join us, and we'd love to see you there.
And I feel like that face that you made, Tony, I feel like that was you saying, I might be in the area tomorrow. I might be in that area tomorrow. Huh?
Tony, you can de-stress and get your cookies.
I know. I know. If you don't know about the cookies, everyone, they have amazing cookies. I'll just say that. They have amazing, very large cookies in Minneapolis. So all of our reason to go, right? You get nice food and you have fun activities to attend to. So yeah, there's so many different ways everyone who's tuning in because uh life can get stressful, right? Life can get stressful, and we don't mean it to get stressful, but it just naturally happens, right? It naturally happens because we're human. We get tired. We feel these things, right? So it's important for us to be able to recognize that in ourselves, right? To recognize, oh yeah, I kind of feel like I'm getting a little worn down. Maybe I need to take a pause. Maybe I need to take a little break. I need to step back from this. And it's good to kind of let others know too, like, hey, I'm feeling some stuff. I think I need to take a quick break, step out for fresh air, or breather, right? I mean, for you guys, experiencing different levels, right? Different levels of stress and different, we all go through different things. We all have personal experiences that we can speak on. So why is it important for you to do like different activities like this for yourself?
You
Just
EJ.
know,
so that you won't. Oh, go
no, I was
ahead,
saying, I
EJ.
was gonna say I was gonna let you go first.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. It's important to make time for yourself just so that you don't experience burnout. I think that's the number one thing too, because you want to be able to be physically strong, mentally strong, especially the different responsibilities that each of us have. Um, when we're not in that, I guess, rushed or exhausted state of mind, or even if our body's exhausted, if we take the time to de stress, then we'll be able to, give quality work. And, it doesn't feel so dragging to do the things that we want to do, especially when it comes to performing our duties. Of course, God gives us that strength to be able to have that faith and trust that He'll give us that strength to be able to continue.
Great answer. What about you, EJ? Any thoughts?
I'm with Ate Gretchen on this one. Sometimes you need that. I know that break is necessary sometimes because when your mind is like full of things, it might like you might not be able to deliver as good of a result as you want to, as you can if you're and if your mind's like refreshed. But it's like if you don't sleep enough, if you don't need sleep enough, you can't focus as much. Your work suffers from it. It's in that same way that you also need to take a break every once in a while, especially if you're starting to feel heavy, like mentally, you kind of like, I know, I need a breather, I need some fresh air from, I don't know, from this, metaphorically, fresh air from these things, and I know, it benefits us in the long run to take those breaks.
Not just metaphorically. Sometimes I feel like I forget to breathe. Like, when you're stressed, sometimes I feel like you hold your
Yes,
breath.
most physically, you do
Yeah,
need
even
to.
physically. So sometimes just breathing, everyone, like even just breathing, taking that moment to just get more oxygen into your body, it makes you feel so much better. Because I find myself doing that when I'm really stressed about something. I feel like I'm holding my breath a lot. Like you're just kind of
Because
holding
you
on.
get tense, right? You get like,
You get tense and you start to hold your breath. So even just simple things like that, just taking a moment to breathe. I saw in team live chat, sister Jen was saying yard work and landscaping. Yeah, that the simple stuff that you can just do outside, and that it helps your body get moving. Just doing simple movements like that, it really helps out. And a shout out to Kansas City, because I know they had a recent wellness or self care activity. They did face masks and like a spa kind of,
Yeah,
right?
there
So
was like a foot spa there, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm sure our brethren in Kansas City are very relaxed since that activity.
I try to channel it through like music. If you're really into music, like playing instruments, painting. I think I saw painting earlier from Rhea, sister Rhea. Any creative outlets like that. There's so many things that we can do, and it helps to do these things just so that we can unwind and take care of our wellness and take care of our wellness, like what she meant, Sister Gretchen mentioned, mentally, physically, emotionally, and most of all spiritually, because it helps us in our services to our Almighty God. And speaking of wellness, like to do on Northern Midwest. We like to learn together, right? So before we close out, before we get away, before the show gets away from us, we do want to take the opportunity to practice the Christian Society for the Deaf. This is your sign for this week. We'll be signing wellness together. So let's find out how to sign that.
This is your sign.
Today, many of us are in different stages in our lives, and sometimes depending on the stage, it can affect our physical, our mental, or even our emotional health. But when you put all of these together, it can affect our well-being. So today, that's what we'll learn how to sign. Now, to sign the word well-being, all you have to do is with both of your hands, you keep them facing yourself just like this. And all you have to do, put them in front of your chest and then move forward. But as you move your hands forward, you'll slowly clench them together. So we'll do that again. And a little bit faster. And that's how you sign well-being. Thank you for joining us today on our Sign of the Week, and we hope to see you in future activities.
This is your sign.
Yay! Thanks, Sister Sophia from our Christian Society for the Deaf members. Shout out to you for all of your hard work. And of course, we can't end the show without revealing our hashtag challenge winners from last week. So, to our Kuya Tech on board, let's see those winners. Who won? Who won? Who won? Who won?
Or no, I should say honorable mentions first to the people who tuned in with us last week. Then third place is Lake County. Korea winning third place.
Yay!
And in second place is Kansas City. Very Edwin, short winning the individual. Ashley. Let's see who's in first place. Bloomingdale, and she's back in first place. Our sister, Ellen Weiser, with Bloomingdale.
You go after Rachel. It's always between. It's been shifting around. It's been shifting around a bit between Bloomingdale and then Kansas, and so it's nice. It's that friendly competition, right? Northern Plains and District of Great Lakes. So excited for who will be the winners from next week. We had some faces there, different faces swapping out every week.
I'm seeing a lot of Kansas City, so who knows? Maybe Kansas City next week. But then again, I know I didn't see the hashtags from like earlier, so I don't know if I missed some of them. But we'll see after this. I know we'll see after this broadcast who won the hashtag challenge, and you'll find out next week who won. But we do have to close up our show, sadly, because we are running out of time, and we do encourage you to learn more about us through our different programs on INCRadio. And of course, you can also check out the directory at directory.iglesianicristo.net to find the nearest local congregation in your area. And we want to say thanks to the people who make our show possible, to the district staff here in Great Lakes, Brother CJ Manongsan, our district multimedia advisor, Brother Junie Alarin, our CFO advisor, Brother Arthur P. Agat, our assistant district minister, Brother Erman T. Bendisio, our district minister, and as well as the district staff there in Northern Plains, Brother Edison Solomon, their district multimedia advisor, and Brother Elmer Parongao, their district minister. And as well as there in the Philippines, Brother Ernel Solano, our station manager, Brother Manly Andaya, our executive producer, and of course our Kuya Techs in the studio who are broadcasting this another show today, to Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, our CEBSI president and CFO coordinator, and most especially to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our executive minister. We'll see all of you again next week. We hope you enjoy the show and stay phenomenal, everyone. Take care of your well-being. And we'll see you again next week. Oh, and before I forget, I want to say happy birthday to my dad. It's his birthday today. See you guys.
Coming up next is Sacramento. Hi, take care.